Goldie Hawn, the beloved actress and Hollywood icon, has had a colorful and intriguing romantic history over the years. Her marriages and relationships have been a subject of public fascination, often intertwining with her successful career in the entertainment industry. In this video, we delve into the key moments and significant relationships that have shaped her romantic narrative. Join Facts First as we present, at 78 years old, Goldie Hawn reveals the reason for her divorce. Goldie and Gus. Hawn's first marriage was to Gus Trikonis. The pair had a romantic relationship in the late 60s and early 70s. Gus, born November 18, 1937 in New York, was a Greek-American actor, director, and choreographer. He had a notable career in Hollywood, particularly as a choreographer and director for various TV shows and films. Goldie and Gus met in the late 60s when Goldie was still a rising star in Hollywood. They began dating and soon became a high-profile couple in the entertainment industry. Their relationship was marked by their shared passion for dance and entertainment. Goldie and Gus got married May 16, 1969. The wedding took place in Honolulu. Sadly, they separated April 9, 1973. After the relationship came to an end, both of them moved on to other pursuits. Goldie continued her successful acting career, earning an Academy Award for her role in Cactus Flower and becoming a prominent figure in the world of comedy and film. Gus Trikonis continued his career as a choreographer and director. Goldie and Bill. Goldie Hawn and Bill Hudson, a musician and actor, met in the early 70s. The two were both on a flight together and struck up a conversation shortly before landing. Bill was a member of the popular musical group the Hudson Brothers, known for their music and appearances on television shows. Goldie and Bill's relationship progressed quickly, and they became engaged in 1975. They exchanged their vows in a private and intimate ceremony July 3, 1976, in Tacoma Park, Maryland, at Bill Hudson's family home. It was attended by close friends and family members, making it a relatively low-key affair despite Goldie's rising fame in Hollywood. Goldie, known for her free-spirited and easygoing nature, opted for a less traditional wedding approach, which was aligned with her personality. Their ups and downs. Goldie and Bill's relationship was marked by both joyous moments and challenges. They welcomed their first child, a son named Oliver Hudson, on September 7, 1976. Their second child, Kate Hudson, was born April 19, 1979. These moments of becoming parents were undoubtedly joyous occasions for the couple. As a Hollywood pair, Goldie and Bill were often seen at public events together, and they appeared to be a happy and loving family. They were known for their relaxed and carefree approach to life, which endeared them to many fans. Over time, Goldie and Bill's career priorities began to diverge. Goldie's career in Hollywood continued to flourish, while Bill's career as a musician faced challenges. This shift in their professional lives may have added strain to the relationship. After their divorce in 1982, Goldie Hawn and Bill Hudson remained committed to co-parenting their two children, Kate and Oliver. Despite the end of the relationship, they prioritized their roles as parents and maintained a functional co-parenting arrangement. This included attending school events, birthdays, and other important milestones in their children's upbringing. Their dedication to providing a stable and loving environment for Kate and Oliver was evident. Kate and Oliver often expressed gratitude for the love and support they received from both sides of the family. The different takes on the divorce. Over the years, Goldie and Bill have talked about the details of the relationship and their divorce, but their takes are quite different, which perhaps shouldn't come as a huge surprise. Goldie, for her part, talked about the relationship a lot over the years, often in interviews. She portrayed it as a situation that went south, in large part because he was jealous of her success. This was a trait she claims Bill shared with Gus. She was quoted as saying, "The basic problem was that the two men I fell in love with and married just could not cope with the pressure of having a wife who was more successful than they were." However, Bill, after years of silence on the topic, released a memoir called Two Versions: The Other Side of Fame and Family. In his book, Bill Hudson shares his perspective on their relationship and the events leading to their divorce, which differs from the narrative often presented by Goldie Hawn. One notable aspect of Hudson's account is his assertion that Goldie had expressed a desire for an open marriage after they got married. According to his claim, Goldie conveyed this idea to him, suggesting they should have the freedom to explore other romantic relationships outside of the marriage. This was a significant point of contention in the relationship. In two versions, Bill also suggests that Goldie has misrepresented the story of the divorce. He shares his perspective on the challenges and issues that led to the end of the marriage. He also claims Goldie has portrayed the situation inaccurately to her family. In an interview about the book, Bill takes issue with Goldie's constant references to him not living up to his role as a husband and father. Said Bill, "For years, I have been living with the hell of Goldie manipulating the story of our time together." He added that she presents a story to the world that he had abandoned the family, and that her longtime partner, Kurt Russell, has been the only real man in the situation. It's of course worth noting divorces are often complex and involve multiple viewpoints, and it's not uncommon for each party to have their own version of events. For decades now, Goldie has been with actor Kurt Russell. Although the two met for the first time on the set of the Disney musical film The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band in '68, they didn't start dating at the time. Goldie was married to Bill Hudson then, and Kurt Russell was a young actor trying to establish himself in the industry. But their initial meeting planted the seeds for a friendship that eventually led to romance. Goldie and Kurt reconnected on the set of the World War II-era film Swing Shift in 1983. At this point, they were both single, having gone through divorces. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and they developed a strong bond off-screen as well. While filming Swing Shift, they began to date. Their romantic relationship blossomed naturally and organically, and they soon became one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. Despite their long-lasting and committed relationship, Goldie and Kurt made the choice not to get married. They've been together for decades without formalizing the relationship through marriage, a decision they've explained as a reflection of their commitment to each other rather than a lack of commitment. Another aspect of their relationship is the blending of their families. Goldie has 2 children from her previous marriage, Kate and Oliver Hudson, while Kurt Russell had a son, Boston Russell, from his previous marriage. And then they had a son, Wyatt, together in 1986. Together, they raised these children and became a close-knit and loving blended family. Over the years, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have appeared in several films together, including Overboard in 1987 and The Christmas Chronicles in 2018, which have only further solidified their status as one of Hollywood's most iconic and enduring couples. Their relationship is often cited as a testament to the power of love, trust, and mutual respect in maintaining a successful partnership in the entertainment industry. Now it's time to hear from you. Goldie and Kurt seem to have found long-term happiness together. Do you think people who have been married and then divorced will be more successful if they have long-term relationships without marrying again? Let us know in the comments section below.